you are able to actually send out or use texting with artificial intelligence. And so how to text with AI is what we're going to be going over today. And so just excited to share with you. Now, the BPC system is a white label software that we actually use. It's called High Level. Okay. And so we use High Level. Let me make sure I'm not playing it on YouTube, but it's a white label software, High Level. We've been using High Level now within our community for over 6+ years. I think High Level was founded like 2019. So I've been using it for a while, definitely using High Level for a minute. And I love the software. I absolutely love the software. So if you are not using AI, if you are not using High Level, the BPC system, all the things to build your business, you need to. And I want to go ahead and explain to you also why it is so important to start leveraging and utilizing the BPC system. Okay. So if you are a part of BPC Book Rich Profits Club, by the way, you can actually join Book Rich Profits Club for free. So let me just put this in the chat too, so y'all can see. Join today for free. So depending upon where you are, type in the chat too. If you guys can see this, we are live right now. It is Wednesday, May 27th. Type in the chat. I want you guys to let me know. But let me just go ahead and put this on the screen so you guys can see. You can join Book Rich Profits Club today for free, but there in the community, you're going to be able to see the courses and things like that. But most importantly, when you become a member, you also are able to select the option to have access to this software. Now, if you are an elite member or above, it is already included. We actually give you access to the software included with your investment. If you are not elite, that means that you are either foundations or mastery, which is below that, right? Then there's an additional small monthly fee. But the power of being connected to this community is amazing. So look, I'm going to just go ahead and get into this. Why do we need texting and all the things, right? And so hello, Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie, watching from Concord, North Carolina. Hello, my love. Why do you need this? Well, first of all, if you are an author, if you are a speaker, if you are a coach, you need to be generating leads, period. And so a lot of times what I see many authors is they go and list their book on these third-party websites. And you know the sites. It doesn't even matter. It's a site that you don't own, right? You don't own the marketing. You're not in charge of it. You list your book, and now people go to the website to purchase the book. They get the lead. They get most of the profits. You don't know who the person is. You're not able to follow up. And I'm going to tell you this. What we teach in the Book Rich Profits Club community, guys, is that we don't want you to be selling a book. Hey, Camille. Hello, hello, hello. We don't want you to just be selling a book. In fact, the book is a part of your marketing. And so if you are always sending people to a third-party website so that you can get more marketing to these potential customers of higher tickets, products, and services, how are you going to market to them? If you're giving those third-party websites your contact information. And even if you have ways where you can implement ways to follow up, let's say that in your book, you've created ways for people to be in touch with you. Well, that's just another thing that they actually have to do. And I don't want to have to rely upon a person actually reading my book or going to the cover and saying, hey, let me go ahead and subscribe. I would rather get their information up front, because a large majority of people who actually buy your book won't even read it. They won't. I just burnt my tongue. Why do you have a book then? Because your book is a marketing tool. You're not selling paper. You're selling transformation. You're selling value. That's why you become an author, so that you can then offer additional products, services. Honestly, if I could be transparent, many of you guys, before you even start the book, you need to figure out ultimately, how do you want to impact people's lives? Because that's how you build a big business. So with that stated, we need to be creating a tool, or you're not creating it, or utilizing a tool that's going to help us to follow up with people. So I want to give you a perfect example today. So today I was at the Atlanta Black Chambers Women's League think tank. Shout out to the chamber. And I was able to connect with a young lady, and hot tea, right? Most people will not read the book. Listen, we can get into statistics too about that, guys. And so I don't say that to make you feel like, let me not market myself, or let me not write the book. You still write the book. Okay. But anyway, so we're at the event, and one of the young ladies, her name is Jessica. We're going to be putting together an event. Because that's what we did today. We had an exercise. We were supposed to come up with an idea of how we can do something together, collaborate, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, Coco, all the way from Vegas. What's going on, CC? Oh, yes, honey. I'm about to show you a thing or two. Okay, I'm going to show you some things. So anyways, at this event that we were at today, I had everybody to text workshop to a specific number so that they could be let known about the upcoming workshop. Well, now these are people who potentially could be good partners because they want to come to the workshop that we're doing. Does that make sense? So these are people who are potentially customers. And so before the workshop even happens, why not I know I got to stop yelling at y'all all the time. I be yelling all the time. This is how I coach and teach. I can't help it. But why not utilize AI to stay in contact with those people? Hello? So I am going to go ahead and show you in the BPC system how this process works, how you're going to be able to set this up for yourself. And if you do not have access to the BPC system, this should be all the more reason why you would want to have access, because this is going to be a game changer. And by the way, this AI feature is available to every single one of you guys who have the BPC system. And this AI feature has so many other things that you can integrate, baby. Okay. So y'all ready? If you guys are ready, I want y'all to say what's going on, just say I'm ready. I'm reading these messages. Hey, Marshawn, what's going on, superstar? Honey, I need a list. Girl, I got you. This is what it's all about. I'm going to show you how to get the list too, how to develop your lists. Because some of us, we are trying to, and the truth be told, y'all, do y'all know that if y'all focused on generating your list every single day, building up your list, that you would literally be able to build a six-figure business just by staying consistent, doing small activity on a daily basis. All right. So anyways, let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys can see. Now, hopefully, though, I'm going to tell you guys, every time I do a BPC system training, the YouTube and all the things, they be trying to block a sister chat. I'd be like, good God. So hopefully we won't have no problems. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Everybody should be able to see my screen. And this is, again, we use this software is called High Level. We white label it out. Now, I'm going to just be honest, y'all. If you go sign up with High Level by yourself, there are pros and cons to it all. Honestly, it's way more pros to signing up with someone who is actively using it, creating templates, provide support, et cetera, et cetera. And so that's why you sign up through an agency versus signing up yourself. But of course, you can always sign up through High Level by yourself. And if you would like to sign up by yourself to create your own agency, we also can provide to you guys that opportunity to get it for 30 days free. If you want to sign up and get the software just so that you can use it for your business, then that's what we provide to you in the BPC system. So anyway, so this is what it looks like when you log into the software, guys. On the left-hand side, you're going to see something that says AI agents, okay? Real quick too, just side note, I just want to let y'all know that I am doing a intimate training. I think we're down to 5 seats left. And whoever shows up, if we don't have, because the space only holds a specific number of people. So even if we don't fill it up, it'll be, the number of us who've signed up. We're doing a training this weekend because y'all, I've been messing around with Claude. And do y'all know that we can integrate Claude within our software? And so you're going to see what I'm going to show you right now as far as some stuff it can do with AI, as far as messaging. But the stuff that Claude can do, game changer for many of you guys. Okay. But anyway, so we're over here in the AI agents. And I will tell you, as High Level has continued to just grow in the space of artificial intelligence, their AI agents have gotten really, really, really good. And so, just to give you an understanding of what this all can do, is that you can actually have where people can call your phone number and the AI agent will actually answer the phone. It can answer questions based upon, what kind of questions they may have. It can also book appointments from you and all the things. Also, the AI agent can send emails. So you can have people that are emailing you stuff. It can respond back to their emails as well. But also it can call people. Now, this is a more newer feature of it calling out to leads. And there are certain ways that you have to have it set up. But today we're going to be specifically just talking about the SMS feature. So what you're going to do is when you go to the AI agent, you can go right here and click Get Started. But what we're using is going to be the conversation AI. Right? But before you can even start conversing with people, you have to really kind of teach your AI. So we're going to go here to the Get Started. Hold on, let me move this off the screen. Right? We're going to go here to the Get Started. And on the Get Started, it's going to ask you, how do you actually want to utilize the AI agent, right? And so you can tell it, which I have not done anything yet. Okay, there we go. You can tell it exactly. So you can say, I want my AI agent to text people back that are asking questions about my services. I want to work with authors, speakers, coaches, and thought leaders who need help getting more visibility. Okay, so we'll just start off with that. And we're going to go ahead and press enter. And now what it's going to do is go ahead and start creating or putting together what that AI agent may look like for you. So you can utilize this feature right here. Now, me specifically, what I do is I go in and I actually create my own agent itself, right? And so, but without even doing all of this. So it's going to ask you specific questions, things of that nature. As you can see, it says right here. So it's going to say, before I start, I just need a couple of details. Once you select your channels and reply mode, I'll work on analyzing your business profile. So this is what's fire. This texting agent, not only will it text, it will message people back on Facebook. It will message people back on Instagram. You can even add a live chat feature on your website where it can email and message people back and forth. For the sake of time, I'm just going to select SMS, but you can literally have it message people back on all of these different channels, y'all. Isn't that fire? Come on, y'all. I know y'all got to let me know something in the chat. Isn't that fire? What? So you literally can just right here. All I did was say, this is what I want. So I'm going to use SMS for right now and then go ahead and click submit. Okay. Now it's going to say, how should your AI agent handle replies? And so suggestive means that you can actually, it'll like draft up replies and then you would approve them. Or it could just literally rely on what you tell it. So when you're first getting started, I'm going to be honest. One of the things, and I will tell you that it's grown a lot. Hold on. Y'all might not be able to see it because my camera's all in the way. Let me do like this. There you go. So one of the things that I have learned, though, is that, when you just let it kind of go its own way, it can sometimes do the most, right? So you might want to start off with drafting the replies, but we'll just, for this purpose today, just go ahead and say automatically, right? And so now what it's going to do, perfect, SMS on autopilot, let me build your agent right now. And so now it says, I need to analyze your business profile, brand voice, and past conversations. So literally what it's doing, because I am active in my high level, I do a lot of texting, I do a lot of emails, I use it. It's now going to go and look at all of the conversations that I've had in the past, right? And so it's going to literally go in there and find it. right? Now, what it's saying right here is it's going to, okay, I'm in the right one. Business profile captured, now fetching. So the brand voice, it says it doesn't really have much for that, but that's fine. Analyzing past conversations. So it's going through 1 to 100 conversations, and it's going to utilize that to assist with answering those questions. And then, so this is why like y'all need to be using your software. But even if you have no conversations at all, then what you would have to do then is you would have to give it some knowledge. So it would either probably ask you over here some additional details about your business or not. But this, again, this is a newer feature where you don't have to go in and teach all the things. It'll really just go and look at what you've already been doing. It can look at your automations. So one of the things that we do for our elite members, and so some of our elite members have been sleeping on this, not getting this done, which is really hurting you. I'm just going to be honest, okay? Because if you don't complete your capture page form to the best of your ability, right? To the best of your ability, it makes it difficult for us to create the automations, because one of the things we do for all of our members that are elite and above is we create your very first website. So let me give you an example of what that looks like while it's over here doing its big one. So howtospeakonmorestages.com is actually my capture page that I use when I am being interviewed on podcasts, when I am being on somebody's stage, if I'm on a panel discussion, anytime I'm on a platform that is not my own, my objective is to collect coins or contacts. Now, because most people do not typically buy on the first time seeing you, the first thing I'm going to do is focus on getting the contact information. So they're going to click here for the masterclass, and notice they're going to put their first name, last name, which I'm probably going to update this page anyways, email and phone number. You see this phone number? And I'm going to also ask a little bit about their situation. Now, what's fire is that when they didn't give me their phone number, what we're doing over here with it setting up and looking through my messages, I can then create an automation that starts to communicate with those people automatically. Look at this. Boom. My AI agent is now live. Won't he do it? So look at this. So I literally collect their information, and in a matter of minutes, now I can even update this form so that now I can even call out to them automatically. But let's just say I just want to text them back and forth. Now, what I recommend you do is you got to think about your AI agent and how you respond to messages that look like it's coming from AI. You probably don't. So we're not going to start off an initial message with like this long dissertation. We may start the automation very short with like a short, hey, how you doing today? I noticed that you just joined the list. What are some of your goals? Something simple like that, right? So anyway, so now we have our AI agent, and it's going to tell you some of the things that it did. The personality is warm, energetic, and personal. It will handle a welcome and quality inbound leads, answer questions about my services, capture the first name, last name, and email. If we don't have it, if we do have it, they don't need to do it. It'll give the contact my free masterclass, which this is actually an old, I have to update this, invite them to do an interview, handle objections, etc. And of course, this is basing off of like all the 100 conversations that I've had in the past. So some of this stuff might need to be updated, which I can actually do. So I can say, can we update the masterclass link to, and I don't even know what it is right now. So let me just, for the sake of example, hold on one sec, y'all, because it's gonna put my phone number on the screenshot, and I'll be having stalkers watching my broadcast. And I know they I'm telling you, I be having stalkers on my broadcast, y'all. They be on our webinars. I be having to block them. Bless their heart, but no. Okay, so anyways, let me add it back, y'all. Let me add it back. Hold on, I'm gonna add it back. And any questions that you guys have, I'm gonna open it up for Q&A. So if you have a question, y'all, go ahead and ask your question as well. so that I can assist you on whatever it is that we go over, because my goal is so that you walk away and you know how to be able to at least not just maybe utilize the software, but have an understanding of what is available, right? So we're gonna go here and get the masterclass link. Okay. Oop, nope. We just want the masterclass. Okay, here it is. So this is my masterclass link. Let me tell it. Can you update the masterclass link to? Right. Boom, boom. And then I might even tell it to update my bookings link, my booking calendar, because I have a different link now for booking. And that is going to be, I'm not even gonna worry about that right now. So once it's done doing all the stuff, what I'm gonna do is, once it's finished updating and all of that, I can go over here to my, yes, update it. So you see, cool. Now it's updating the link, right? I can go over here to Conversation AI, and I'm going to look at my agents, right? My agents list. And as I see right here, so I'm going to delete this one because this ain't the one that we want, right? Well, I don't even know what that is. We're just going to delete it. But this is the one that was just created. Book Profits Media Visibility Assistant. Look at that. And remember I told you, we only want it to respond back to text messages. But do y'all see, y'all, like I have it already integrated in some of my stuff where it can send, like it messages people on Instagram that send you a message. It messages people on Facebook. By the way, it also, let's just say you happen to have a post where people are commenting. You can also set up an automation in the software where anybody that comments on the post, you can then shoot them a DM. Many people use ManyChat for that. Well, it's already integrated in BPC System. Hello, right? So anyway, so I'm going to click on this visibility, and you'll be able to see it's already set up pretty much all the stuff for us. And so bot settings, it's on autopilot, right? Also, it's going to wait 2 seconds. So that means it's not going to just automatically respond right back. Or you can say, you know what, I want you to wait a little longer than that. Maximum messages bot can send in a conversation 75. You might say, I don't really want it to be going back and forth that long. That's a little bit too much. So you might say, I'll do 10, right? Allow this bot to respond to images and voice notes. So how many of you guys like to also send voice notes to people all the time? Oh my God, I do not like voice notes. I'm just letting y'all know, like if y'all ever get my personal phone number and you are the voice note king or queen, I promise you, I don't like it. But if you are a voice note leaver, the bot will actually be able to transcribe the voice note and respond back to it. Hello. Send the bot to sleep when I send a message, right? So let's say, for example, as well, you might just be going through the conversations, or it could be someone that you met. So like today, I was at the networking event and there's people who are already on my email list. And let's say that her and I, or him and I have connected at the event, and we said I'm going to text them, because I don't give people my personal number. I give them my software. And this is also important. It's not because I just don't want people to have my personal number. It's also because the software tracks everything. So even when I'm calling clients from here or potential collaborators, when they're messaging me, when we need to book an appointment, I do everything in the software. Like the only reason why you should have my personal number is because we don't do no business together. But anybody that I'm doing business together, I'd rather you have my number. And then I download the app and I'm able to see all my messages in Lead Connector, or I can even have it connecting. Like if somebody calls the number, I have it connect to my phone so it dials in. Anywho, but let's just say I sent a message to someone manually and I want it to not like go back and forth. And then I can say, you know what? And then after I've manually messaged them, because what might happen is, like, for example, I had my email connected to the bot, and I'm in this government contracting cohort. And the other day, somebody emailed me from my Gmail, but it's connected to the software. And my bot was responding back to the group email. And it was blowing me away because, first of all, that's a feature that just launched. But I was like, what the hell? Why is it responding? Like, why is this person responding and telling them about the stuff that I'm doing? I'm telling you, y'all, I was blown. I was like, what? It was my bot replying back to the whole email group. And I was like, oh my God, y'all, my bad. I didn't even realize it was my bot until I looked at the email from, and I was like, oh my God, bot is talking back and forth. So in a situation like that, if I'm manually responding, I don't want the bot to be going back and forth, confusing the conversation. So I can say, you know what, after a while, I can have the bot reactivate, or maybe once I start sending someone manually, I don't. This is something you could decide. You could even say, you know what, I want it to wait maybe like 24 hours and then it can jump back into the stuff, right? Enable response style settings. If you want to be able to update this as well, you can do that. If you want it to be long, because sometimes the bot will send out dissertations, child, like long drawn out messages. And y'all know my personality is not long. I am straight to the point, very concise, or you can say balanced. So that means concise can be like, straight up, but detailed. Some of y'all, y'all are very detailed. Y'all like to do long messages. You just think about who your client is. And I always like to say, like, your ideal client is typically you. It's just you know how to solve one thing that they need help with. Facts. All right. And so then we're going to go ahead and click save. And then the bot training. So it's already created training based on our previous experience, but you can also add some additional training to it as well. If you want to test your bot, this is where you can go over here and say stuff like, hey, so what do you do? And now you can see what the bot is going to respond back. So if you need to go in and add some additional training so that it can get better, good question. I help authors, speakers, and coaches get more visibility for but this is what it will literally text back to someone when they're messaging, right? So that means book launch campaigns, digital marketing, media, PR out. Like, what? Do y'all see that? That look real good. Yes, bot. Thank you for that response. What are you looking to achieve right now? Well, I want to get on more stages. Boom. So now the bot is probably going to answer back. Then what it'll do is it can even go, oh, excuse me, y'all. It can even schedule me for an appointment. Are you already speaking or just getting started? Just getting started. You see this? This is literally, so if somebody was to text my number right now, this is what you would get back and forth from the bot. The bot would literally be giving you these responses, right? So I can send you out the 15-minute masterclass, sure, but can I also schedule a call with your team? Boom. How many of you guys are utilizing something like this, right? Imagine you go to an event. Like today we were at an event, right? And so it gave me the link. Can you book the appointment? Now, if it doesn't book the appointment, it's because we need to train the AI. We need to update some settings because yes, it can book appointments, but the way that we set it up is that no, it's just going to send it out. So there are things that you can do by going to bot goals, and I can literally go down here and click on appointment booking, and I can tell it to book an appointment with me. So vision book info session, right? Let's just say I want to use that. And then I say, don't book appointment, only send the booking link. No, I want them to book it. Pause bot responses after booking. Cool, we'll pause it. And we can pause it for, let's just say we'll pause it for 7 days. Trigger workflow. And so we want it to trigger if they booked an appointment. So I have an appointment workflow. Appointment, confirm. Let's see. Confirmed appointment automation. There we go. And then allow the bot to cancel the appointment and reschedule. Yep, we wanted to do all of that. Boom. So now I just added this bot goal. And guess what? If I now go to the bot and ask it to book an appointment, it can do it, right? And so let me just check to see if it's already in there. Can you book the appointment for me? Again, y'all, I just want y'all to understand, as I'm testing this bot, I literally can do this back and forth on my phone. So like I can text my bot to this as well, but I can test it over here. But now that it's turned on, anybody that text messages you, it's going to automatically have the bot go in and start doing it. Now, let's say there are some scenarios where you don't want the bot to go back and forth. Maybe it's someone who signs up into your course. Then you can create an automation that says anybody or signed up. Like we have a list of our Book Profits Club members, right? So I probably don't want it to be going back and forth trying to get them on a call and schedule and stuff like that. So in that situation, I would, for anybody that has that tag, I would make sure that they don't have the automation. I would turn off the bot for that particular contact. And you can do that in your automation. I'm not going to go through all that today. I just want y'all to see. So look at this. I'd be happy to help you book appointment. Please share your first name so I can get you started. Now, if you are already saved in there as a contact, when you're texting, it already is going to know your first name, so it's not going to ask that. So look, Awesome Taria, last name, Avant, right? And so this is amazing. This is amazing, right? Okay, does anybody have any questions so far of what we have gone over? I'm telling you guys. Now, for those of you guys who are like Stephanie, who says, I feel so behind, let me tell you what the benefit and the blessing is about where you are, Stephanie. You are not behind. My love, you cannot be behind. All you got to do, though, is make a decision that little by little, I'm going to learn a new thing, right? The reason why we even have this available is not because I'm expecting y'all to go out and become AI experts within the software, but to know what is available for you. And so there's one of two different things that can be done. Number one is you can say, you know what, this is great. You might be like me, a little tech nerd. You know, you might be somebody like me, like love software, love gadgets. And you say, this is amazing. I'm about to go learn how to do it myself. Cool. Or you might be saying to yourself, okay, I see what's available. This looks like a little bit too much for me. Can I just hire BPC staff to set up my whole AI tool? Absolutely. And yes, it comes with a small fee, but if you go outside of BPC, let me just give you an example of what people are charging to set up their AI agents. See, ugh. Ladies, don't y'all hate when your lip gloss thing break? And now it's like all the lip glosses. You know what I'm saying? There are people right now, and for those of you guys who also trying to figure out how to get a bag. So that's why I can even offer you guys, if you want to get access to high level for 30 days free. If you are a BPC member, just send us a message in the school community. I'll show you where to go to ask the question and we can give you access. This is for those who actually want to now create sub accounts for other people. I only recommend it though if you have a level of understanding when it comes to software, because it's a lot of work building out your own white label software. For those of you guys who are members and you just want to get access to the software for your own business, we provide that to you as well. No matter your membership, okay, you can invest to be able to get that. So there's two different ways you can utilize this software through us, okay? But what I'm going to tell you is that when you do utilize the software, we give you rates that nobody else is going to do. For example, let me just explain this, y'all. There are people right now who are creating this AI agent, the text messaging. You can call the number, all the things, and they're charging people on a monthly basis anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 a month. To set up your AI agent, it's $75 when you are a BPC member that's enrolled into our software. Hello? Like even, look at this. Like even my cup is a fake lens. This is how much of a nerd I am when it comes to software and gadgets and hardware and things. Do y'all hear me? And so it's very important that you understand what's available to you when you are utilizing the software through us. So even if you don't want to do this yourself, you like, can someone just set up my AI agent for me? Cool, $75. And there are ways of how you do that. So let me show you, let me answer this question. So Marco, Are there tutorials on this in the school site? So no, it is not. We do not have the tutorial on how to utilize the software in the school site, but we do have, and what I may add to the school site just so that it easily directs you, is we do have a training that's already available to every single one of you guys when you have access to the software. So let me show you how to find it, right? So when you log into your account, your sub account in the BPC system, this is what separates us, is that we provide these resources for you guys, right? If you go on the left-hand side in the software, so when you log in, it may look something like this dashboard or launchpad or something like that. You're going to scroll all the way down to the left-hand side where it says BPC System Training, BPC System Training. And this is where you guys will be able to get started on the path of learning the software, okay? Now remember again, guys, this is high level, a white labeled software, but this is going to help you. And so look, setting up your CRM. All of these videos are 5 minutes or less, 5 minutes or less. Learning your CRM, CRM basics, social media posting, social media ads, setting up AI systems, but basic automations. And so again, these are the trainings that's going to help you to get set up with the software. Every Wednesday, we also do this live software. Yes. Oh, look, Marshawn said someone wanted to charge me $10,000. I'm telling you guys, like, no, people are charging a lot of money for you to be able to have something set up that's rightly available to anyone who has the BPC system, literally. And so I'm saying that because some of you might even still be trying to figure out like, well, if I'm a big tech girl or tech guy and I figure this out, do y'all realize like y'all could make this a business if you wanted to? I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all some ideas. Anyways, every Wednesday we have our BPC System call, and we used to have one of our tech persons to come on, but because I know the things that you actually got, like you need for right now, it's going to be me doing these calls because I want to be able to show you like how I'm utilizing the software and how the software is absolutely changing my business. I mean, this Saturday in Atlanta, this Saturday, Marco's actually on the training night right now. He's going to be with us on Saturday and Sunday for our mastermind. This Saturday in Atlanta, I am literally going to be doing a training showing you guys some of the cool things that you can do with the AI. So we'll make sure your AI is set up. Okay. And then also Claude, baby. One thing about me, y'all, is I am not a gatekeeper. One thing about me is I am not a gatekeeper. What does that mean? As soon as I learn something that I have applied, because I am a coach, I be wanting to show y'all immediately. And so we're doing a training this Saturday. We'll have lunch and whatnot. It is $97 to come because it's an additional. I have to pay for the space and my time. That's a low amount if you think about it, right? So we're going to be doing that, but it's very intimate. So we only have, I think, like 5 more seats available. So if anybody is in Atlanta, you do not have to be a BPC member, but you are going to need to have access to the software. So high level. So we can provide you access to the high level software. It may be an additional small monthly fee. If you are already an elite member or above, then you have access to the software included with your investment. It comes with a 12-month access to the software. And so, yeah, we just want you to come and learn like what you can do with this AI. Like I'm telling you, when I say that the stuff that we're going to be doing over this next quarter is going to blow you guys away, but you've got to have your systems in place. Like you cannot keep getting on podcasts and you're not directing people to a lead positioning space, whether it's a capture page, whether it's text automation. Today, I did an event where, let me show y'all. I'm not going to show y'all the, let me make sure first because, I did a quick little text message thing because we had a little meeting, and let me see which one here it is. SMS message invite. Oh no, that ain't it. I want y'all to see. We have an automation. So imagine now people come through on this automation. I can then give them, is this the one? Yeah, I think so. Yep, this is the one I did today. Now y'all not gonna really understand what I'm showing you if you're not really using it, but I just want y'all to see. So today at the event, I had everybody send a text message and send workshop to my phone. And then what it does is it runs through this automation. And what this automation does is it captures a person's first name, last name. It's very detailed, but we give you this template. This template is available to all members. It collects their first name, their last name, their email, and then it sends them their deliverable. Well, just so y'all can see, I just want y'all to see enrollment history. Ooh, is it going to put their information on the screen? Okay, nope, it didn't. Oh, well, it did. So we can't even, I don't even want to show it. Lord. Well, just so y'all can see, y'all can't, I don't want to show their phone numbers because it will block me. But just today alone, just by doing that, and by the way, we had 90 seconds. 90 seconds, I was able to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 new leads in 90 seconds. 12 new leads in 90 seconds. How many of y'all are doing this? Like, who is utilizing the software? And now because they're in there, I can then have the software do all type of stuff. I can have it send a voice message to them. I can have it then I can have it not only send the voice message to them, but then it's gonna look like they missed a call. Then they're gonna call me back, and guess who's gonna answer? My AI agent is gonna answer the phone for them, right? Matter of fact, let me see if I even have my AI agent on for this particular number. If I do, I might or I might not. So I'm going to just check because I want y'all to hear. And anybody that has any questions, please ask your questions because I want y'all to answer your questions because we're going to wrap it up in 15 minutes. But I'm telling y'all, let me see. Is my AI agent? If not, I'm going to try to turn it on while we're here.
Or can I schedule a call with our team to teach you more about what we do?
Well, Jasmine, tell me, what is it that y'all do? Like, I don't know.
At Book Profits Media, we help authors, speakers, and coaches turn their books into profitable brands. Our focus goes beyond just publishing. We help you build a business model around your book to earn consistent income, gain media exposure, and secure speaking opportunities. Here's what we do. Help you monetize your message and position yourself as an authority. Build a 4-tier success funnel.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Can you?
Glad you think so.
Well, thank you, Jasmine. Listen, I want to book an appointment with someone. How do I do that?
It looks like there aren't any available slots showing up right now. Let me double check with the team and get back to you. Would you like me to follow up with you later or send you a link to book directly?
Yeah, can you text me?
Sure thing. I'll send you a text with the details shortly. Have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye. So now, because based on my calendar is really booked up, y'all, this week and next week, we got our mastermind. So now what Jasmine is going to do is she's going to then go to look in the, and then text me back like, well, listen, we don't have anything yet. Can I text you the link so you can go and book it yourself? How many of y'all need this for your business? Like, how many of you guys are not following up with your leads? Like, you can literally, do y'all hear me? Like, you can, I'm blown away. I'm blown away because I'm so excited about what you guys are going to be able to do for your business. Let me give you another scenario because I don't see no questions. So I'm just going to give you another scenario, right? Okay. Most of the time, this is my old 10K book. This, I got a newer version, right? Come on now. Focus in. Focus in, Cameron. What we doing? So this is my book, 10K book. This is the first copy that came out, right? So when I go to an event, I typically always have books on me. But the truth is that like, it's not always easy to necessarily have books for sale or sell books. Now, granted, with that text message feature, what I generally do, like if I'm speaking at someone's event, I have everybody text message so that I can give them a free gift, like a free download or something. But then also when I send them the text message, it also will then, I can include whatever I want. So I can include a link for them to go and purchase my book. And I might say, listen, I only have 10 copies of this, and every single person person who actually gets a copy today will also get like a free gift or whatever, right? So just text this. It's going to give you a free download, and you'll also get the link for those who want to get a copy of the book. I'll give it to you right here, right? I've done that all the time, y'all. Like, I kill it. Only reason why I do it today is because I'm partnering with someone else, and that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Me and her doing an event together. I can't be like, because I had a couple books on me because I never go to a networking event without a book. And so I can't be like, you know what I'm saying, come get a copy of my book and then you'll get a free VIP ticket to our workshop coming up. So anyways, so let's pretend you're at an event, and we know that a lot of times that, you know, we want to sell our books. By the way, I do not believe in doing like book vendoring events where you don't get a chance to speak. I'm not doing a book fair. No offense to anybody that does. For me, book fairs that's not even the type of client that I'm looking for. Like, my ideal client is not pretty like the majority of people at book fairs. My ideal client is not going to a book fair. My ideal reader is not going to a book fair. Does that make sense? I'm going to be places where my ideal person is. My ideal client is a speaker, a coach, impact leader. So that's why I go to the chamber events, right? Because they're always there. So anyways, I get up, I get a chance to speak, and I say, hello, everybody. My name is Taria Vaughn. So listen, I actually have 10 copies of my book for free, just for everybody. And so I'm going to give you a phone number right now, or you could even pass it around. So you got to go ahead and do it right now, though, because anybody that does this, I'm going to give away some copies. By the way, this is a marketing tool. So a lot of times when we are trying to sell our books to people, we're missing out on opportunities because, again, this is something that may cost you $5. So I might have 10 copies of my book, so that's $50. But what I'm going to make them do is text a number, and in the text message, then have them to have it to trigger my AI and book an appointment with me. The first 10 people who actually book an appointment with me, I'm going to also give you a copy of my book. I am asking, though, that you keep the appointment. How about you then now book 10 calls? Let's say a couple of the calls don't show up, because that's just what sometimes people will do. It is more likely, though, that they'll show up because they are there at an event. They're already showing you that they show up for themselves, right? Does that make sense? And so now let's just say you get 7 calls that are actually done. From them 7 calls, you're able to then pitch your product and service. Let's just say only 30% of the 7 calls actually convert. 30% of 7, what is that? 4 people? 4 people, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 3 people, right? 3 people. They buy your premium product. Let's say your premium product is $1,000. So I just invested $50, and from them 7 calls, I just made $3,000, did $3,000 in sales. How many times? Now, in the process of them getting on an appointment with you, you're also going to be utilizing your CRM to send them emails. You're going to send a text message. You're going to follow up, because the fortune is in the follow-up. You're going to maybe send them some testimonials. You're going to send them a video training or 2. How many of you guys got a text message from me saying, hey, we're doing a training today? If you got a text message, just say received a text in the chat. Put received a text. And so now by the time we get on the call, you've been touched by me by multiple ways. So by the time you get on, you're like, I'm ready. I want to work with this person. Hello? 3 times $1,000. You just made $1,000 because you're willing to sow the seed of your book into the hands of qualified people. Now, let me just also say this. I don't just give my book to any environment. It's got to be a qualified environment. And so it's got to be an environment where people are already investing in themselves. So I may not do this if I'm at the Boys and Girls, no disrespect, but let's say I'm at the Boys and Girls Club and I'm sitting in front of maybe people that got a chance to come to this event because they had to be there. So I'm not going to probably offer them the free book, but there are different ways that you can leverage this and be able to build your business. But if I'm at an event of entrepreneurs that every single person in the audience is my ideal customer and all I need is a couple to make some money, I will be willing to sow the seed. And guess what? Every single person that gets my book, I'm going to take a picture with them too, because now that's content. I'm gonna take a selfie. Hey, let's take a real quick selfie as I give you the book. If you want me to sign it, can somebody record me autographing it? Now I got content that I can repurpose and use on social media. Okay? So anyways, that is for today's training. I hope that it was good. Now, if you do not have access to the BPC system and you are not an elite member or above, first things first, what you got to do, if you're not a member of Book Rich Profits Club, you need to go to bookrichprofitsclub.com. bookrichprofitsclub.com. Okay. You're going to go there. You can join the community for free. Now we have every Monday night, we have a group coaching session with one of our BPC coaches that you actually have to be a mastery member or above. So you can't get the training for free. You got to join into the group, the mastery level, but you can be in the community for free. And we're also going to be dropping by the end of this weekend, a new training for everybody. That's going to be your success schedule of things that you need to be doing every day to build your business up. Okay. Because a lot of times we're not really sure on what we should be doing. So I want to give you guys that. Okay. So that's going to be coming very soon. However, if you want to also get access to our book writing 101, as well as, let me just go ahead and share my screen so y'all can see that too. I'm going to pull up the school community. Book writing 101, which is a course that shows you literally how to write your book from scratch. It literally shows you how to write your book from scratch utilizing, of course, AI technology. But it's your book. It's your content. Matter of fact, the exact book that I have available for you guys for free, once we hit 450 members, it will be disappearing. I have the ebook. I'm in the process of final edits. It's called From Book to Books. This is a free ebook copy that you guys can get right now for free, but I'm going to remove it after we get 450 members for my 45th birthday. That's a gift, right? So From Book to Book, I wrote this entire book utilizing the training that I teach you guys in this Write a Book in 3 days training. The 5K in 5 days challenge is how you're going to raise $5,000 in 5 days. By the way, I want everybody to type this in the chat. Money loves speed. Money loves speed. Oh, I wasn't even sharing my screen. Money loves speed, guys. And so why am I telling you this? Because when you enroll into this 5K in 5 day challenge, it says 5 days for a reason. It should not take you 30 days to do this work. Guys, those of us who are trying to figure out why we're not making the money we deserve, I also want you to think about how quickly are you taking action on income producing activity? Or are you one that just likes to do a lot of busy work? And how many of us know the difference of what that is? Money loves speed. Money loves speed. How many sales calls are you guys doing? Because that's going to determine the income. How many people are you literally saying, hey, will you buy this book? I can't tell you how many authors I know who have never even asked their family. We get mad because we say family and friends won't buy from us, but you've never even asked them to buy the book. Money loves speed. The 5K in 5 day challenge is designed for you to make money, $5,000 in 5 days, not in 30 days. But you got to do all of the things. I've had people follow the 5K in 5 day challenge and literally do way more than $5,000. I had a young lady who pre-sold 225 books following this very exact training in a matter of days. So when people tell me that they have not been able to get to the income they desire and they have access to this training, what they tell me is that they are baloney. Full of baloney. Is that how you say it? Full of baloney? I'm going to be honest. Not everybody really want to make money. Not everybody wants to, because I give them I literally am spoon feeding you how you can make $5,000 in 5 days. And this is no cap. This training is no cap. We also have additional trainings for our elite and above members. And so we have some more stuff like, ooh, I can't wait for y'all for everybody that's coming to the mastermind this weekend. I'm going to gift y'all a database. I'm going to gift you guys a database of active conferences, over 2,000, looking for speakers to come and speak where you can apply. An active list of podcasts. Everybody that comes to the mastermind though. So this is a gift for being in attendance. But we also have this training, Get Booked, Get Seen, Get Paid, which is available for our elite members. Yeah, so you got to plug in, y'all. Plug in. Go to the calendar. This is where you can see all the stuff coming up. You'll see the mastermind and stuff that's coming up this weekend. Yeah, man. So join the school community. Again, you can join for free. If you want to upgrade to get access to the additional training, then you can absolutely get access to that additional training. I love it. You guys are in the chat pulled up. If you see the icon, let me show you the icon. This is how I know these are members that are actually watching. So you see this icon right here, because this software I use is called EV Mux. These are the members who are actually responding. So shout out to our BPC members in the chat that are plugged in. I hope to see you guys on the Monday training. I'm actually doing the first Monday training. I do every first Monday. So I'm doing the Monday training. Another person is going to win our top 3 engager award. We like to gift those who are most engaged in the BPC system. Oh, Marshawn, I couldn't track my sales with my publisher. Hello. That's why you need to sell it on your own website. I'm telling you guys, no shade, no disrespect, because we're actually going to be creating a publishing aspect to what we're doing with our business as well. So we're going to be helping many of our clients to have published profitable books. But even still with that, we still want our clients to be able to track their sales, and to keep their profits. That's crazy, right? Set up my first bot in AI in the system. All right. Love it. So yes, guys. So anyways, with that stated, it's been a privilege and a pleasure. I hope that you guys loved the training today. I hope that you guys, if you are not a member of BPC, go ahead and join the community by going to Book Rich Profits Club. We do have our onboarding call this Friday, so make sure you don't miss our onboarding call this Friday. And also Saturday, if you are in Atlanta and you want to come to this training, I promise you, we're going to be talking about Claude and high level. It is $97. We have 5 seats left. Okay. So if you're interested in that training, you're just going to email. Let me drop an email in the chat. It's Claude. Specifically, I'm going to show you some things that you can do in Claude, but I'm also going to make sure that your AI agents are set up in high level. Info at bookprofitsmedia.com. And I don't even know. Shoot, by the time Saturday get here, child, I've been to learn something else. So I'm literally about to show you some of this amazing blow you away technology that many of you guys don't even realize that is available to you. And the cool thing too, for any of you guys that are saying oh, this AI stuff is so much, all you got to do is set it up once. Literally, you set it up once, y'all. You set it up once, and now you got this stuff working. Hello, can I get an amen on a Wednesday? All right, y'all. Well, I got a call that I got to do right now. And so I got to jump off of here, but we do have a call that's going on right now. I've got so many other announcements, but I'm going to leave it at that. So again, if you want to be a part of that training here in Atlanta, info at bookprofitsmedia.com. To join the Book Rich Profits Club, you're going to go to bookrichprofitsclub.com. God bless you all, and I'll see you on the next training. Peace.